90-Day Fiancé, Jasmine Pineda faces backlash for grifting fans using baby Matilda. 90-Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda cannot stop using her baby girl, Matilda, to grift her fanbase. She is accused of using her daughter again to fool her audience. The reality TV star developed a plan to earn money from fans. Jasmine has been misleading her fans lately with confusing posts. One moment, she talks about being the hardest working and independent woman, the next, she is out here grifting her followers for money. The reality TV star is using various cheap tactics to stay relevant and get more attention on social media. Jasmine was accused of staging a breakup with Matt to get more likes and views on her social media posts. She appears to have introduced a new strategy. What is it? Why are fans calling her out? 90-Day Fiancé, Jasmine hints at marriage and future kids with Matt. 90-Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda just reconciled with her partner, Matt Branis, after their latest rough patch. Fans did not believe that the couple had any issues. The reality TV stars are pretending to be still working on their differences. However, fans are surprised when Jasmine hints at her wedding plans with Matt. Hence, she made it clear that she wasn't performing or pretending to be in the limelight. The reality TV star sought to adopt Romanian culture to be the wife Matt was looking for. Jasmine also shared her plans to grow her family with Matt. She is glad to convince him to give their daughter, Matilda, a little sister or brother. Fans couldn't believe the Panamanian native's plans at first because she called her first pregnancy with Matt accidental. Jasmine also opened up about having menopause symptoms. 90-Day Fiancé, Jasmine slammed for using Matilda to grift fans. Jasmine Pineda appears to have come up with a brand new idea to grift her audience. She already received backlash for asking her fans to buy supplies for her new house. The 90-Day Fiancé star often tries to use her popularity to fund her extravagant lifestyle. However, fans were in disbelief when Pineda decided to use her own daughter, Matilda, for her greed. She uploaded a new Instagram story to share her latest money-making scheme. The reality TV star decided to turn Matilda's hobby for painting into a business. Jasmine loved seeing her baby girl explore different colors on the canvas. She also shared that many fans have been asking to purchase her paintings. The TLC star stated, "We're thinking of letting a very small, limited collection go to loving homes." Pineda asked her fans to get into her DMs if they wanted to buy some. A Reddit user reacted to her latest grifting idea. The OP stated, "Imagine 17 years from now when Matilda asks, 'Mom, did you keep any of the artwork I made for you?'" The Redditor felt sad to see how Maddie would think after knowing that her mom sold her painting for her shopping addiction. One fan wrote, "Jasmine will do anything except getting a job like most folks." Another user asked who would actually want a painting by a child. They also told the 90-Day Fiancé star that no one wants it and that she should stop exploiting her child for money. A different user added, "She will paint them, then say the baby did it, and she is a genius." 90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda reveals unexpected hair loss update amid high-risk pregnancy after showing off stunning new home. Jasmine Pineda from 90-Day, The Last Resort discusses how her advanced-age pregnancy hasn't worsened her pre-existing hair loss problem. Since beginning a relationship with her American husband, Gino, she has faced numerous challenges. Jasmine struggled to tolerate living in Gino's unkempt home and enduring Michigan's harsh winter weather. In late 2024, rumors spread about her split from Gino. Soon after, Jasmine revealed that she was expecting a baby with her friend, Matt Branis. Recently, Jasmine showed off her new, modern residence in Florida, confirming she had moved out of Gino's home. Recently, Jasmine shared an update on her hair loss, a topic she had previously mentioned on the show and social media. She explained that she has been dealing with alopecia for a while, which involves her own body attacking her hair follicles. Jasmine said, "With this pregnancy, I was not expecting my hair to actually become better." Jasmine shared that her pregnancy had somehow improved her hair health. She mentioned that she wasn't experiencing as much hair loss as she had been prior to becoming pregnant. Jasmine said, "You know, it's like growing like faster than ever," adding that even the bald spots on her head were miraculously filling up with baby hair. What Jasmine's alopecia update means for her future with Matt. Matt has brought a fresh wave of joy into Jasmine's world. Jasmine cited several reasons for her improved hair health, attributing it to her prenatal care and general sense of happiness. She seems to have accurately evaluated the state of her hair. As a single mother, she has faced many challenges in both her personal and professional life, including difficulties in past relationships and losing her job as a teacher. The 90-day fiancé alum has also had arguments with her estranged husband Gino, leading to unhappiness in their relationship. By 2024, Jasmine expressed her stress over the lack of intimacy in her life. In order to find happiness, Jasmine took matters into her own hands by becoming intimate with her gym buddy, Matt. This resulted in her becoming pregnant, drastically altering her life. Moving to Florida and settling into a new home also brought a new level of excitement, ultimately making her happier than ever before. Despite her failed marriage with Gino, Jasmine seems to be living a stable and happy life in the United States. She appears to be in good spirits and has a positive mindset, which may have contributed to her sudden hair growth and improved hair health. Our take on Jasmine growing new hair amid pregnancy. Jasmine Pineda is now financially independent. Several other factors may have contributed to Jasmine feeling stress-free, with the most obvious one being her new successful career. Previously, she didn't have a stable source of income and relied on Gino to provide for everything. Jasmine even begged him to get her a car. However, in the months since, she has proven to be more independent than ever. She has showcased her success on Cameo and showed her climb up the leaderboard. Hopefully, the 90-day, the last resort star's hair health will continue to improve in the future. 90-day fiancé's Jasmine Pineda reveals stunning career news amid threats of being deported. A cast member allegedly trying to get Jasmine Pineda deported has inspired the 90-day fiancé, happily ever after? Star to explore a new career in the U.S. Jasmine was working as a teacher in Panama when she met Gino. Jasmine was signed up on a sugar daddy website, which could have been why she kept demanding money from Gino. Jasmine lost her job before the 90 Days Season 5 and took to adult modeling. Jasmine also made money using Cameo and launched her own protein powder, but she expressed her desire to get into real estate. While Jasmine is managing being a mom to a newborn and a social media influencer, she's having to deal with people who are asking her to leave the country amid her 90-day fiancé, happily ever after? Season 9 comeback. Jasmine had recently announced that she was getting her real estate license, but that might have to wait now. 90 Day Fiancé Update shared a series of screenshots from Jasmine's Instagram page. They captioned the post, "Jasmine wants to be an immigration attorney." In her story, Jasmine wrote, "I think it's a calling for me to seek becoming an immigration lawyer." Jasmine added that she would continue to pray to God to show her the right path. What Jasmine wishing to become an immigration lawyer means. Jasmine is a doctor. While Jasmine is known for her beauty on 90 Day Fiancé, it was her brains that Gino fell for when he first saw her online. Jasmine has not talked about how highly educated she is on the show. She holds a PhD and is a doctor of education while also having earned 7 other degrees. The single mom is proud of her achievements and was devastated when she lost her teaching job, since Jasmine has many varied interests and likes learning new things. Wishing to have a career in law doesn't seem surprising. Jasmine faced problems while bringing her sons to America. Her own future in the U.S. is in trouble since she's separated from her husband. Moreover, a cast member whom she accuses of being racist has allegedly attempted to report her. Jasmine has not named the person who contacted the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and Child Protective Services, CPS, to get her deported. For now, she seems to be looking for ways to prove she's not living in the country illegally, especially since she's also worried about getting separated from her months-old baby. Our take on Jasmine saying a career in law is her calling. Is Jasmine trying her best not to return to her country? It remains to be seen if Jasmine explores a possible career in law in the future. She's known to keep her moves private and only reveal them when she has an achievement to brag about. Meanwhile, 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Viewers are wondering when Jasmine will be going back to Panama to see her kids, considering there's been a delay in her sons coming to the U.S. Controversial 90 Day Fiancé star accused of luring her partner into an open marriage. A 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Star is claiming that his now ex did him dirty by tricking him into participating in an open marriage. Yes, Gino Palazzolo's sounding off about Jasmine Pineda, painting her as a crass manipulator. Of course, Jasmine's denying the allegations. He also said he didn't want to formally end their divorce until his financial situation improved, as he was worried about the recession, as per the July 27 episode. What Jasmine possibly tricking Gino means. There's no hard proof that Jasmine was duped. All Gino really said during a happily ever after episode, which aired on July 27, was that he was tricked into being a part of an open marriage. Yes, Gino feels duped, but that doesn't mean that the boundaries weren't clear. Before he made his latest remark, he let the world know he didn't believe Jasmine had been faithful to him. This is the real reason why he thinks he's been tricked. He believes he has proof that Jasmine cheated on him before she asked to change their relationship from closed to open. Gino says he has the receipts to prove it, but he's talking about phone records, and that isn't really conclusive proof of anything. Placing phone calls doesn't necessarily mean that someone is a cheater. People can chat without it being romantic. Nonetheless, he felt betrayed, and that was really the final nail in the coffin of their relationship. Gino wanted out, sparking their controversial divorce, which took place in December 2023. However, before he accused her of tricking him, Gino considered Jasmine a cheater. In fact, at a tell-all, his bro Rob Warren humiliated a pregnant Jasmine by saying that she was a man-hating woman who mistreated Gino. That caused quite a scandal, especially as she was in a vulnerable position, as she was expecting a baby. Our take on Jasmine Pineda's shocking actions. Jasmine may be the villain with Gino, but, as seen above, via her Instagram, she's enjoying life with her new partner most of the time. However, until more information surfaces, there's still a question mark as to the accuracy of Gino's wild claims. He is bitter, after all. Jasmine and Gino had such a dramatic relationship, filled with dizzying highs and lows. Jasmine's often painted as a villain for pursuing a romance with Matt Branis, aka Matt Branis. He is currently 37 years old. However, to be fair to her, a person needs to look at both sides. That means considering the fact that Jasmine repeatedly tried to get intimate with her now ex Gino, only to be rebuffed. She found that kind of rejection humiliating, so is it any surprise that she looked around for something better? Of course not. Jasmine's new life with Matt isn't perfect, but maybe it's progress. The two share a baby daughter named Matilda. Their child was born on March 25, 2025. While the two don't seem to be madly in love, they're working on their relationship, and Jasmine recently praised Matt for taking care of the baby while she earned money. With Gino and Jasmine, there was so much criticism. They fought and never really seemed to be totally in tune. Jasmine was perceived as a gold digger, while Gino was seen as a man too blinded by Jasmine's glamour to really understand who she was. However, his lack of passion for her was an issue that wasn't her fault. She was always trying to spice up their love life, and he didn't really seem to be interested. Their emotional link grew weaker over time, and that lack of connection surfaced in the bedroom too, pulling them further apart. The 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Star Gino has issues, but maybe he should just move on. Jasmine Pineda's shocking new move leaves fans wondering if there's a 90 Day Fiancé engagement next. 90 Day Fiancé franchise star Jasmine Pineda's recent Instagram posts have caused her followers to grow suspicious about her relationship with Matt Branis. Jasmine first appeared on the series about 4 years ago when she joined 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Days Season 5 with Gino Palazzolo. She always had a jealous and exuberant personality, which only seemed to grow over the seasons. Her taste for the luxurious life also seemed to increase with each appearance, but they quickly reappeared on 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after, and their relationship was already crumbling. They hadn't been intimate, they were sleeping apart, and it seemed like divorce was imminent. This led to their 90-day, the last resort appearance, where they agreed to an open marriage, with Matt introduced as Jasmine's new partner. By the time they appeared on the tell-all, Jasmine was pregnant and living with Matt. Currently, the storyline between Matt, Jasmine, Gino, and his new love interest Natalie is being played out on 90 Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Season 9, but a recent Instagram post may have given fans more insight into the pair's relationship. Jasmine Pineda's Vegas pics with Matt spark ring rumors and throw shade at Gino. In an Instagram carousel Jasmine recently shared, she showcased several posts from a trip to Las Vegas with Matt. The 90 Day Fiancé star's caption was filled with shade towards Gino and his happily ever after storyline with Natalie, as she stated, "No cameras needed to pay for the trip." The caption went on to say that some had to film the whole thing just to afford the flight. What caught fans' attention, though, were the rings visible on her left ring finger. The carousel included clips of Jasmine and Matt dancing in what appeared to be a hotel lobby, walking in a mountain area, and posing at several Vegas locations. In multiple shots, Jasmine wore both a wedding band and an engagement ring, leading fans to speculate about a proposal. They are seen together dancing in what looks like a lobby, walking in the mountain area and photographed in several areas throughout Vegas. However, in several shots, Jasmine can be seen wearing rings on her left finger, causing her fans to grow suspicious. Fans like Nadazenline simply asked, "Did Matt propose?" while others like Jill Rickert seemed far more excited about the possibility as they exclaimed, "Excuse me, but did Matt Branis put a ring on it?" Engagement speculation, missing baby Matilda, and lingering questions about 90-day Gino marriage. Although Jasmine was seen wearing both a wedding and engagement ring, some fans questioned whether the jewelry was even for Matt. It would be unusual for him to give her both rings unless their Vegas trip had been a secret elopement. However, Jasmine still appears to be legally married to Gino. Additionally, there was no baby Matilda to be seen, and it's overall unclear when the photos were actually taken. It's possible Jasmine and Matt went to Vegas before she got pregnant or in the early stages of her pregnancy and when she was still in an open relationship with Gino. Therefore, the rings could be from her marriage to Gino, and Matilda is missing from the photos because she wasn't born yet. Nonetheless, Matt has admitted to having feelings for Jasmine in the current season of 90 Day Fiancé, so it's not unreasonable to believe the duo might have taken their relationship to the next level after the pregnancy. In the end, Jasmine is known for keeping quiet and abiding by her NDA while also stirring up drama and fan interest online, so it's unlikely fans will have a clear answer soon. Regardless, though, Jasmine and Gino have had such a sordid history in the franchise that her connection with Matt might be worth exploring. Happily ever after? Season 9 is only a few episodes in and Matt has made it abundantly clear his feelings for Jasmine have grown. It seems like fans are pretty supportive of their connection, as well as greedygirl_Nika exclaimed, "OMG. Is that a ring? If so, congrats. You have a great spirit and deserve all the happiness." Either way, though, fans are excited to see Jasmine in a happy and healthy dynamic and are looking forward to what happily ever after has in store for all the parties involved. Here's the only way I'll give 90 Day, The Last Resort another chance. 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 didn't give the best impression that the show is accomplishing its goal, and I don't have much faith that Season 3 will be able to improve the direction in which the show is going. However, if the series can ensure that the next season includes a few major changes, then I would be open to watching another season of the spin-off. Season 2 and its 5-part finale are over, only to reveal that one couple is officially still together, Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trubkina. At this point, I'm beginning to lose all hope in the series itself. The tell-all was a mess, and the answers Sean Robinson gained only led to more questions. However, The 90 Day Fiancé franchise is known for pushing out more seasons even if the others didn't do well. Considering the series is still new and has a drastically different plot from the rest of the spin-off, the return of another season seems highly likely. However, in order for Season 3 to succeed, I think the series needs to implement a few major changes. The Last Resort needs more therapists and real tools. The main purpose of the Last Resort spin-off is to improve the couple's relationships, but I think it's safe to say the series is failing miserably at its job. Only one couple from each season is still together in the current day, and barely half of the couples were willing to recommit at the ceremonies in each season. I think in part this has to do with the therapist, or lack thereof. Compared to the first season, Season 2 severely lacked therapist involvement and the couples didn't seem like they were given real tools to improve their relationships. While the first season seemed to have more therapists and, as a viewer, I got to see more behind-the-scenes action with the couples, I'm not sure how all the forms of therapy truly helped the couples. This is especially true for couples who I feel didn't take the experiences seriously. For example, Big Ed Brown from Season 1 claimed he was an elf, and I still fail to understand how that correlated to his relationship. More involvement and better tools can definitely help couples improve their relationship on a serious level. The Last Resort should have better suited couples. Additionally, I would also like to see more better suited couples on the